Hello guys, happy Sunday and welcome back to Simply Blessed Farmstead. I'm Sally. For those of you who don't know, if you're new, welcome. Be sure to subscribe. If you're not new and you're already a subscriber, welcome back. And welcome to Sunday Afternoon Conversations. I am walking out here to the garden real quick. It is a beautiful, beautiful sunny day today. Gorgeous weather. Finally. Thought I'd come out and check a couple of different things. Out here. Wow. Wow. My cilantro is doing great. So is my kale. Got some stuff doing. Anyway, I don't really know where to put you guys because I don't really have a big area. But I'm in my garden today. I've got a big area. Eventually I will do a garden tour. But we have a lot going on out here. A lot. So, anyway, I wanted to come out here and just kind of talk because I have a cat under my feet. I hear some people playing music behind me. Ugh. See if I can get you guys situated here. Hush. My dog's happy. I'm out here wanting to play and I wanted a video. But anyway, on Sunday Conversations, basically what I'm going to do is recap the week. Recap our week and just really talk about... Hold on. Alright guys, sorry. I had to switch locations because of my dog. But anyway, I came back in the front. I have quite a mess going on with everything around here. All these dogs are gonna bark while I'm trying to film. Just lovely. But anyway, basically I recap the week, kind of talk about what may be coming up next week and maybe any topics. Today I don't really have a topic. I think I do want to touch on the fact that I know several YouTube channels the last couple of weeks have put out videos about the warning from Homeland Security, about warning Americans that you need to be prepared for at least 6 months of no power, in case of the grid going down. They don't clarify whether they think someone's going to hit the grid or whether they're talking about maybe a solar flare or something else. I do know our grid is old and, is very susceptible. But, with that being said, I'm not a doomsday prepper either. I prep to be prepared. And I'm probably, by prepper means I'm definitely not a prepper. But I believe in being prepared for the inevitable. I mean, it could be a job loss. I know in our household, with me not working because of disability, if my husband was to not be able to work today, we'd have no money coming in because I'm still waiting on the decision from court on my disability, so I don't have anything coming in. So we would have nothing coming in. And we would have to be able to take care of our family, feed our family. And that's kind of my goal, or like around here, if we get snowstorms, everything shuts down. So you might be stranded for, a few days or a week with, not being able to go anywhere or with no power, in tornado situations and stuff like that. So that's why I believe in being prepared for, anything that could come up. If I'm prepared and I have food in my pantry, I'm not stressing over how I'm going to take care of my family and what we're going to do. And that's why I prep. Now, I do believe they must think something's about to happen, because if they didn't, they wouldn't have put that out there. And it's on their website as well. So, I figure they think something's happening. I don't know if an attack is imminent or not, or if they think so. I do believe that we may be facing a depression coming up, because, the government is going into week 3 of partial shutdown. That's gonna, they've already said the IRS is not going to be issuing any refunds while they're shut down for the people who do file early on their taxes. Eventually, I think I just saw where it's eventually going to start affecting those that get food stamps. So I can see a depression coming on, plus election years coming up next year too as well. But, and that's my goal, is just to be prepared for any of that comes about. And that's really all I'm going to say about that, because like I said, I'm not a prepper by the prepper means by any means, but my goal is to have at least a year's worth of food for every person in my household, and to have oil lanterns and flashlights and batteries and drinking water, and and water that we can flush the toilets and boil and stuff like that, which I have plenty of that. And to be able to cook the food I have in my pantry and have a way to stay warm in the winter if we have no power in the winter. That's my goal. That's what I'm working on. Am I halfway there? No. I'm probably about 30% there. And that's why I'm going into 2019 more focused. I'm getting my pantry set up. I actually got in there yesterday and cleaned out the pantry and made room and washed up all my jars, and just I got in there yesterday and really worked in there. So anyway, but that's all I'm going to say about that. It's just be prepared. Whether you live out in the country, whether you live in a subdivision, whether you live in town in an apartment, you can always do something. You can terrace garden. You can always find somewhere under your bed, a linen closet somewhere to store extra food items that you may need in an emergency. Always. There's somewhere you can homestead and grow your own food no matter where you live. No matter where you live. I live in a double wide, but I don't have a lot of space to store food. I don't have because we don't have a pantry. But I've made places with my china cabinets, and I've had to make places to put stuff. And you can do it. No matter where you're at, you can do it. So anyway, now as for recap of this week, this has been a really laid back week. Husband was off a couple of days for New Year's. We spent that with family, which is a great way to start the new year off. I will say 2018 did not end that bad, and 2019 has actually came in better than we ever expected it could. And I'm really working towards making 2019 the best year yet for us. I want this year to be the year that we're growing at least 50% of our own food, if not more, and that we are getting to a point where we are more self-sustainable. And really just, for me right now, it's just living simple. I'm working on cleaning and organizing the house and decluttering. And I've been working on some of that this week as well. And just simplifying everything. And so we haven't had a lot. We didn't do a lot this week. Next week, we're really getting back into it. We've had a lot of rain. But luckily, today is day 2 of no rain. And I think for the next at least 10 days, we will have no rain. Warm temperatures. It's so nice and pretty and warm out here today, which is why I'm just enjoying it and trying to hang out here outside today. I don't do a lot on Sundays, but I'm just enjoying this time. This week, we are going to be working on getting the gardens ready. I'm wanting to really, I've got an area in the front yard here, like I said, I've got to clear out and prep it, and I'm going to cover it up so that with some compost and everything. Just cover that up and let it set for a couple of months, and everything. And then the main garden area in the back, we're going to do the same back there because I'm redoing things. And then we'll work on getting the fencing up and building beds, because we're going to have some beds, and we're going to also have some ground crops this year. So really going to be working on that this week while it's warm and it's nice and sunny. I'm going to be getting into the Baker Creek catalog this week, planning my garden out and deciding what I'm going to plant, what seeds I need to go ahead and order, and also just trying to decide what breeds of chickens we want to add this year. We are going to get into meat chickens, and I've got to decide on that because I was going to order some just to process, but I started thinking, I really want to be able to breed and raise my own. So I think I'm going to end up getting a breeding pair as well. I haven't thought about, I've got to get around with that. I haven't really fully, I got to decide on that. But so a lot of that going on this week. I am going to be doing some water bath canning, and trying to play around with the pressure canner. I don't know if I'll get to that this week. It may be the next week. But I am following, there's 4 YouTube channels that are doing a collaboration for the month of January. And it is Canning for Newbies. And it's the Needy Homesteader, Sutton Days, Angie's Pantry, and I forgot who the other one is, and it might be 5. But anyway, they're doing a collaboration this month, on canning for newbies. And I'm going to follow along with that, because I think it's a great learning experience, because I've only ever done water bath canning. I've done some jams, and that's it. So I think the Needy Homesteader starting with salsa. So I'm really going to follow along with that, and try to build up my skills. I really want to experiment with the pressure canner before summer hits, before the harvest, because when I start harvesting out of my garden, I need to be able to preserve my food. I've never done pressure canning, and I'm not going to lie, pressure canning scares the badonkers out of me. But I've got to suck it up, and I've got to practice and get going with it, because I need to preserve my food, and I need to really be able to do that this summer. Whether it be inside the house or it be out in the outdoor kitchen that we're going to be doing. So I'm definitely looking forward to following along in that series and really, growing my knowledge as well. And I will do some videos with the canning as well to kind of show you whether I succeed or if I fail. But I'm really looking forward to that. I just don't know if I'm going to start that this week or next week. It depends on what we have going on. Right now it's the time of year that we really are going to be working on the inside of the house. Like I said, we live in a mobile home. And mobile homes, if you don't put work into them, they depreciate. And it's been a little while since we put work into it, outside of just cleaning and all that stuff. So we really are working on the inside right now. We're going to be doing some painting, replacing some flooring, and a couple pieces of furniture and stuff like that, new decor. But we're really going to be working. I got 2 bathrooms that I'm going to be overhauling eventually. These projects will be going on from now on into at least the summer, because a lot of what we do will be based on when we have the funds and the time with my husband's work schedule. But that's kind of what we're doing now. And of course, the outside projects, we're wanting to put a top on our porch and pressure wash the outside and everything. And in the coming weeks, we're also going to be working on pens. We're redoing some chicken areas. We're going to be adding in the pens to get ready for our goats in the spring, and also for the feeder pig in the spring. And I'm wanting to bring rabbits back to the homestead, so I'm wanting to do a rabbit colony where they're actually on the ground and they're not caged. So I'm currently researching that right now, and I will be, and I'll definitely show you that with some of the things we're looking at doing. And I'm wanting to get an incubator and start hatching some of my own eggs as well. So lots of projects that we've got to do on the homestead. It's just finding the time to do them, and and the weather allowing. We have had so much rain this winter. We have had a wet winter. This is probably the wettest winter that I think we've had here in South Carolina in I can ever remember. We got that big snow, which was really early for us, and just the rain. My yard is finally drying out, but it's been a muddy, muddy, muddy mess. And I've got to come out with ways when we get the animal pens in to combat that mud. because I have a feeling it's just going to be a continuation. It really is. I think we're going to, you know, I just feel like we're going to have a shorter growing season. It's going to be just so hot, you know, and like right now it's so warm here, you could think it was spring here. So, but anyway, a lot of projects, which is good. It keeps me busy, and I look forward to it, and I look forward to taking y'all along with me on this journey this week. I do know coming up this week, I have another Walmart grocery pickup. I will be doing a haul video on that, along with a review of what I think about the Walmart grocery pickup. And may do Goodwill Friday if I go to Goodwill like I plan on. I usually do. I didn't go this past week. But if I do go to Goodwill, I would definitely do a Goodwill Friday video. And whatever else. Who knows? But anyway, that's it for this video. I just wanted to, you know, come on, recap the week, do my little conversations. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe, you know, please subscribe. And be sure to hit the notification button so that you can be notified when I upload new content. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and share this video. I am really looking to grow this channel this year. And also, you know, to get more views, get more subscribers, and really just get more involved in the homesteading community and, you know, communicate and really just be more involved in the community and get to know more of the other homesteaders on YouTube. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.